Hey, it's Sharon, and we've had a lot of questions in our class about a lot of things. So here in our California real estate exam prep class, we have people asking, how do I become a loan officer? I'm like, gosh darn, you haven't even gotten your real estate license yet, and you haven't even done real estate yet. You might want to try real estate first. So a lot of people ask me that, and I always like to let them know that, first of all, before I became a real estate agent, I was a loan officer. And I was a loan officer for 20 years before I decided to actually sell real estate. I can't believe it was that long, but it really was that long. I learned the inside and the outside, how to help buyers, how to help sellers, how to help everybody when it comes to getting a loan. What about also, refinancing their home? Should they refinance? Should they not refinance? All the different things about loans. There's so much to know. I realize it's only one 20-hour class. So if you really are thinking about becoming a loan officer, it's one 20-hour class and a whole lot of studying. Because let me tell you something, my students that take my real estate class versus my loan officer class, the people that come out that have to take both, because if you're a real estate agent, well, let me rephrase that. If you're somebody who wants to become a loan officer, you have to decide what kind of company you're going to work at. And that's like a whole class, because some people want to work at banks, some people want to work at mortgage brokers. Some people want to work at mortgage bankers. Now, different types of mortgage bankers and brokers are ones that are under the Department of Real Estate or under the Department of Innovation and Finance. So depending on which company you're, which division you're under, if you're under the Department of Real Estate, you do have to get your real estate license. So I've had, Guy, thank you. I got 3 people and 3 thumbs up. This is really cool. I'm on a roll, right? So I talked to somebody today. I had a student call me who was in the class, and she's like, I'm an overachiever. I was in your real estate class. I want to be in your real estate class. I want to be in your loan class. When's your loan class? When's this, when's that? You guys, the first thing I said to her is, take a deep breath and let it out. Because you know what? Our whole society is on fast forward. I mean, when I see people going crazy and going fast forward, I'm like, we're all running at 190 miles an hour. Take a step down, bring it down to about 90 miles an hour, and a deep breath. Because you know what? If your deal doesn't close today, it'll close tomorrow. You know what? And if the 20-hour class isn't available this weekend, it's probably available next weekend. And one of the places I would look at if you want to be a loan officer is you could go ahead and look at, there's one called, oh my gosh, I forgot that one. It's a mortgage school. So I would go to the one that specializes in the mortgage school. I'm told that they're really, really good. God, I can't believe I can't think of it right now. Mortgage educators, that's it. The mortgage educators. And that's a really good one. Arlene is on with me, and she is the administrator for our school. She rocks it like you can't believe. She makes sure that all of our students are in the class on time and they're able to get their link. In fact, we have students that sign up a little late. We started on Monday at 6 p.m. We went from 6 p.m. to 9:30. And we went through the whole first section, started into the second section, and we do 8 sections that are on the California real estate exam. So even if you want to be a mortgage loan officer, it's very smart for you to get your California real estate license, because you never know if the mortgage company that's going to give you the best deal, that's going to work with you the best, is going to be under the Department of Real Estate. So you would have to take the 3 classes for the California real estate license. And then once you take those 3 classes, I can't read that fast. Hi, Sharon. It says, see you in class. I know, that's awesome. I'm trying to read it as fast as I can. In a few, yes, we're going to be in class really shortly. She highly recommends us. That's awesome. Thank you, Monica. So anyways, this class starts at 6 p.m. It goes to 9:30. And this is not the classes that you have to take, the certification classes you have to take. There's 3 classes you have to take before you take our class. So you have to take real estate principles, real estate practice, and then you get to take an elective. And you can take that class from any one of the schools that are listed on the Department of Real Estate website on the class providers list. I highly recommend Blair Black with the Realty Institute. He's been around for 100 years. I can't believe he's still around, but his school is awesome and his classes are easy, and they're you go on your own pace, okay? And once you get those, you go ahead and you upload. I have the whole video on there that's being uploaded on this YouTube page. So if you have any classes at all, you want to make sure, if you have any questions at all, you want to make sure you take those classes, you reach out to us. Our prep class, Arlene's writing our exam prep class. Test taking tips. I know we have the best test taking tips ever. And everybody wants me to do a video on test taking tips, but those are my secret test taking tips for our students. And you know what we're doing? One of our students was really awesome, and she wrote down all my test taking tips, and Arlene showed me the list. It's really long. And these are things that you do on not just the California real estate exam, but the MLO exam, any kind of exam that you have to take. When I was younger, my dad, who was super smart, taught me how to take tests and gave me all the test taking tips. So once you take our class, you'll be able to pass any possible test that you will have to take. So anyway, I wanted to make sure that I got on live so that you guys could ask me questions, because what we're doing is we're doing this thing where in class, if people ask me questions, I'm gonna go online on YouTube and I'm gonna answer questions. So we have 12 of you online. If there's any questions at all that you have for us regarding real estate, go ahead and type it in, because Arlene will let me know what it says, or I'll see it coming up and I'll read it and we'll see what you're asking. So until you ask me a question, I will talk about some of the things that happened at CAR. Hi, how you doing? Oh, thank you. I'm pretty in pink. That's what I did. And I even have pink flowers out there. See right there, pink flowers. And I have pink all over the place. Wait, pink glasses. But anyway, you just passed today. Oh my God, congratulations. You were in the class where I had, so last week, had a little bit of an emergency, and right in the beginning of class, I had a little bit, it's called a TIA, and that's why I'm telling everybody, slow down, take a break, because I thought I was super relaxing. But anyway, what happened was I was stressed out, and everybody's stressed out in today's day and age, and you think that your body's not gonna catch up to you, or your body's not gonna stop you. Our bodies are amazing. And our bodies will tell us when something's wrong, and you just got to tune into yourself. Thank you. I know everybody loves the pink, and I think I have sparkly pink on my eyes too. But my body knew that I'm on fast forward all the time, and my body told me no, and I'm going to take a lesson from that, because I'd rather have a lesson from that and teach others how to slow down and breathe. You will still be successful. You will still have a great career, and you'll probably have a better life if you slow down and stop and smell the roses. So that's one of my favorite things to start telling people. It happened to me too. It happened to you too. It scares the living crap out of you, doesn't it? Especially when you're in the hospital and they're running with you. They're running with you on the gurney, and you're like, okay, you guys are scaring me. Like, that's what I said. I'm like, okay, you guys are scaring me. And usually a lot of times they'll say something like, don't worry, we got you, or something like that. And they didn't say that. They didn't say anything positive at all to me. And so I will tell you that St. Jude's Hospital, I want to mention, they are phenomenal for stroke people having a stroke, a heart attack. They're phenomenal. St. Jude's in Fullerton. If you're anywhere near Fullerton and you have an emergency, go there. They really, really take care of you. And, you know, for being an emergency, it was an awesome situation, because they were awesome. But anyway, I was telling them all to join us in our real estate class, because they all were asking me 1,000 real estate questions. So I wanted to get on real quick and see if anybody had any questions about real estate. I was thinking about talking about, I'm trying to think of what I was going to talk about, if anybody didn't have any questions. Most of the questions I get, you know, people ask me, can I be a real estate agent and a loan officer at the same time? It says, what happened, hun? Oh, Carla, it's called a TIA, or a mini stroke. And what it is when you stress out too much, your body will tell you, and you'll know real fast. So I was teaching the class, and my right eye, the first hint is your right eye looks like you're doing this, and you just kind of can't see anything. But God is amazing, and life is good, and we all just need to take it a step back. So classes tonight, everybody's like, you're still teaching. I taught this weekend, you guys, and our people are passing. Oh, I got a really cool story. So we have a guy named Adam who is out of Arizona, and he took the class this last weekend. And it's super funny because him and his partner both took the real estate exam today. and his partner walked out and he walked out. Now realize Adam took our class, his partner did not. Okay, and they walked out and Adam looked at his partner. He said, "That was so easy. Everything Sharon said was on the test." And his partner looked at him kind of funny and said, "Nuh-uh, that was like the hardest test I ever took." So the difference between taking our class and possibly failing the test because it's a pretty hard test, the guy said it was the hardest test I ever took. Don't you know that 47% of the people who take the California real estate exam have to take it several times to pass? So yes, Carla, I'm okay. I feel great, actually. It was a little scary and it gave me a wake up, but I'm back, I'm teaching, I'm doing real estate and coaching everybody like usual. And the thing is I have this amazing person. Her name's Arlene. She's online right now. And she took care of all of our students. You are a super strong lady. We're so glad. Aw, thank you. But at first everybody kind of, I bet if I was a student, I'd be, oh crap, I'm taking my test and Sharon just went bye-bye. But Arlene is phenomenal. And she was able to we have some emergency videos and we had the materials and she got that to everybody, and everybody that studied that and took the test, more than helpful for them. And then what they did, a lot of them came back and took the class this last weekend, and now they're all passing. So, and Bree just passed, right? Didn't you say you just passed? I think you said that. But anyway, I'm pretty sure, I think I got a text from you, didn't I? So anyways, I just wanted to say hi to everybody and see if there was any questions that anybody had. We have some more people signing up for the class, because you can sign up for our class and take it and step in tonight, even if you missed last night. If you missed last night, what we do is you go ahead and you take tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday, and then come and join us on I think it's the 7th and 8th. Is it the 7th and 8th or 6th and 7th? It's the weekend. And we'll get you caught up. Or if you're taking your test before then, talk to Arlene. She will make sure that you have everything you need to pass the California real estate exam. So no questions. If you guys want to follow me, I think I'm going to go to Instagram next and then TikTok. So Instagram is Sharon Butler _RE Pro, right? I believe. And then when I go to TikTok, it's SS Butler 8. So you guys, please, if you can, watch my videos. Don't go away when it comes to already passing the test, because I am going to take you through my journey as president of my board of realtors, and you're going to see all the fun things that we do. And one of the things I need you guys to share with anybody and everybody that owns a home is Proposition 13 is under attack. And we cannot lose Proposition 13. Now, let me explain how it's under attack, because they're not trying to take Proposition 13 away. What they're trying to do is change it so it's easier for legislation to pass on different taxes, for them to tax us more on our homes. And we don't want that to happen. There's already people there's elderly people who have paid off their home and they're barely making their property taxes, and they don't know the options that are available to them. And if the property taxes go up and they don't have any help, they can lose their homes. So right now, it takes a certain amount of votes in order to change things in the taxes, in order to raise taxes. It takes a certain amount of votes. What they're trying to do is make it so it's less votes so that they can change taxes sooner and easier. So what we need to do is vote against that. And next year's our voting year. If you're not registered to vote, register to vote. If all you do is go in and vote against that, that's great. Don't vote for anything else. I don't care. But wait, when I'm going to the CAR meetings, I'll make sure you know what California Association of Realtors is voting yes or no for, because we really, 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 really need to protect our property owners' rights. I'm scheduled to take my exam next month. Can I take your class every day until my test date? We don't teach every day. Like, I want this drilled into my brain. What you can do is you can sign up to our test, and if you're already scheduled, you should be in the class tonight. We just had a guy sign up. He signed up for the class. He's going to join us tonight. He's going to be there only tonight and tomorrow. He has to miss Thursday, and then he's going to jump in on Saturday and Sunday, not this weekend, but next weekend. We're not teaching this weekend. We're doing next. It's not exactly no on Prop 13. Make sure you understand that it's no on the changes that they're trying to make on Proposition 13. So I don't know it. I'll get you the number when I have. You know what? I was going to look at the legislative numbers because we are in the meeting today, but I just jumped on really fast actually to talk about our class and to answer questions that people had in our class. So I'll find out about the proposition. I will definitely be on all the time updating you guys on anything that happens when I go to the meetings. The NAR meeting is coming up in November. And those of you who already passed, you should be in Anaheim at the NAR meetings because you are a member if you signed up with your local board. And you definitely want to sign up with your local board. If you're anywhere near Tri-Counties board, we do Los Angeles, we do Orange County, we do San Bernardino, and most parts of Riverside. So, I mean, we're in a great location. If you can join our board, that would be amazing. The other thing is now that you've passed, if you've already passed, what you need to do is you need to learn the purchase contract and the buyer's agreement. And the best place to learn that is from Linda DiStefano. If not Linda, and Linda DiStefano does a class with John Giarnelli, who's our board attorney, and it's on YouTube on Tri-Counties. I think it says Tri-Co, Board of Realtors. And what you can do if you can't find it, you can put RPA, so that stands for Real Property Agreement, and you can learn it. I think it's 6 hours, the Real Property Agreement. So there's so much information out you. Tri-Counties, we at our board, we make sure that our realtors have all the things they need, all the tools they need to be able to do everything they need to do as a real estate agent. So no more commercials about Tri-Counties. You guys all know I'm going to be the president next year. I'm currently president-elect. You know I'm teaching tonight. Where's my person? So you got to definitely, the one that wants me to drill it into your brain, I would, if you want to be in our class, Arlene's going to hate it if I give you our phone number, but I just gave the phone number out. Or Arlene, put the link on there. She'll be on there. Bree, it says, the wording was a bit tough, but your test-taking tips were a lifesaver. Thank you so much. Now I just need to find a broker. Good luck, everyone, preparing. Where are you at, Bree? What city are you in? I know you're like an office manager, aren't you? So I was talking to one of the guys who just passed our test, and he's in Pasadena, and he's looking at Compass over there. The other thing he's looking at, he talked to Berkshire Hathaway. He's talking to 4 or 5 real estate offices, and I asked him if he'd let me interview him about the offices. He was kind of shy about it, which I thought was kind of interesting because he's an actor, but I guess he doesn't want to say anything bad about the offices he's interviewing with. But what I want, okay, what are they offering? What are they offering? And what did they offer you? And, you know, that kind of thing. You're in Vacaville? I sold a house out there. I think it's about 6 hours from me. So it was in this really cool community. I got off the freeway. It looked like nobody was there. I made a right, and then I went down this long road. And I forgot what the name of the street was, but it was a bank-owned property that I sold out there. So is there a lot of agents out there? You know what I would do if I were you? Is what I always tell people is look for the for sale signs and see who is selling the most houses, what office they're with, and then try to get an appointment with them. But anyway, like I said earlier, I am going to go ahead and jump on over to Instagram and then maybe TikTok. If you want to follow me, follow me. If you don't, you guys, good luck with everything. Make sure you keep following us because meetings like crazy are coming up. I'm going to be at the Langdon in Pasadena for a week. I think it's the 10th, 11th, and 12th. And I'm going to be learning more leadership skills. And then after I leave the Langdon, I'm going to go to my board retreat where we're going to talk about our boot camp that we're going to teach for our board members. So if you're a board member of our board, you'll be able to take the boot camp for a very low price. And the boot camp is going to have several teachers teaching, what do I do if somebody says, I want to buy a house? What do I do if somebody says, I want to sell a house? So we're going to put together a really awesome boot camp at our retreat. And then we're going to come back 3 weeks from then. We're going to be at NAR in Anaheim. So if you want to know what's going on in real estate and you want to hear what's going on from our economic advisors and everything, our economic advisors, I can't talk, economic advisors, our economists are saying that interest rates are going to come down a little bit next year, but prices are going to go up. So buyers need to get off the fence and buy now. You can always refinance next year when the rates come down, but you can't lower the prices next year. So if you have questions about buying houses, talk to us too. We're the ones who teach them. You guys, will talk to you soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.